leaving the likes of Foden, Palmer, Maguire, and Trent at home. But calling up the unexpected names, they deemed Tuchel's gone mad. Is this actually total malarkey? Or a cold, calculated tactical gambit? Let's look past the social media circus and find out the truth. Why are they left out? The whole internet is running with the same exact headline. Tuchel has lost his mind. Seems like a pageant of anomaly, right? Well, the silver lining that mostly everyone gets is Tuchel's despicable choice's purpose is just to deliver disarray. But let me ask you this question. Do you see what Tuchel sees? The names you're familiar with, replaced by the most unexpected sets of players of Tuchel's choice, which is unpopular to most, shocking their ball knowledge to the core. The media bias tells you which names should and should not be in the squad, swinging hard to make you believe in that perspective. We all know Foden is essential. Pep Guardiola confirmed it. But England's Gaffer is not Pep. Palmer is everyone's favorite, but his performances this season have been sliding down. Harry Maguire resurrected his career at Manchester United. Yes, we know. But that's simply not enough. Thomas Tuchel's currently not building a fantasy England national team based on bias and popularity like you usually do in any kind of football video games. He's doing the best he could do for England national team quest in World Cup 2026. He's trying to bring it home to you. Can't you see it? While pundits on your feed are shitting over you, with the lack of big names, Tuchel is looking at a completely different angle. He isn't looking at the badge on their shirts or how many followers they have on Instagram. He is looking for specific tactical commodities. Take a look at Noni Madueke and Djed Spence. When Madueke is not a regular in Arsenal, Spence is a part of Spurs' dramatic cliff hanging on the league this season. They didn't know the tactical aspects behind Tuchel's decision to call them up. Realistically speaking, when you spend a whole season fighting in the trenches of a relegation fight, you learn how to suffer and survive, even as a subs in national level. The same goes to Madueke, who turned his limited time on the pitch into a work-rate showdown offensively and defensively. Choosing Trent and Palmer over Reece James, Djed Spence, and Noni Madueke would be a downgrade in tactical aspects. Tuchel rely on Reece James' flexibility. He needs a player like him who able to play as mobile pivots in central defensive mid-position, and player who's strong enough to hold his ground when positioned in the right wing. We know that Noni Madueke isn't a flashy winger who waits for the ball like Palmer did. He is a work-rate monster who tracks back, stops transitions, and punishes teams on the counter. Even while sharing minutes in Arsenal, Spence might have played in a broken Spurs defense, but his ball regaining and 1v1 defensive prowess is quite commendable. While in right front, Bukayo Saka is totally indispensable. How about Ivan Toney, the one that most of you seeing him being washed by Saudi money? Why do we get called when Anthony Gordon can play as center forward and Ollie Watkins is there too? I made a video about Harry Kane before. There, I exclusively explaining how versatile his playing style is. I strongly recommend you to check it. Toney has the hold-up play, the aerial dominance, definitely a good cut for a number 9 forward, in case anything happens with Kane along the tournament. Then, why bother calling Jordan Henderson when they already have Kobbie Mainoo, Declan Rice, and Elliot Anderson? They are quite versatile and indomitable in the middle. Pairing them with Jude Bellingham, Eberechi Eze, and Morgan Rogers in mid-front. You maybe wonder, in what capacity this veteran got the call-ups? Isn't his days should be gone by now, right? Well, this is not true. We know the captain of the team is Harry Kane, but first, imagine this. England is up by 2 or 3 goals, group stage. The Gaffer needs to rotate his beloved goal scorer, Harry Kane, to switch into the defensive mode. Jordan Henderson is the perfect name to the rescue. Replacing a striker with adding more anchor in the mid, Applying low to mid block, definitely the answer to hold team advantages. Henderson's leadership could turn their mid-third into an unbreakable defense. Lastly, but not finally, John Stones and Ezri Konsa over Harry Maguire. Choosing a heavily rotated Stones and Konsa over an on-form Maguire seems like a joke, right? If you see it exactly like that, I can argue that you don't get the systemic compatibility aspects from Tuchel's perspective. Maguire is great when the team's sitting deep and defend the box, but he lacks the recovery pace and fluidity needed for a high-pressing system. John Stones, even when he's rotated at City, his performance for England in the qualification, and his chemistry with Mark Guehi, playing a significant role behind Thomas Tuchel decisive-making. Don't bother to bring Luke Shaw in this discussion. Clearly, it's Nico O'Reilly low-diffing injury-prone Luke Shaw all day. When you look at England national team's central attacking mid-position, how could you put Foden and Palmer over the likes of Jude Bellingham and Eberechi Eze? What about Elliot Anderson? Nottingham Forest fans wouldn't call him Jordi Maradona for nothing, unless his extraordinary versatility. Yet many still see he's undeserving his place in the national squad. Still salty about Foden and Palmer. That's bollocks. For goalie position, don't you worry, Pickford still got it on the left wing. Rashford, Gordon, and O'Reilly are ready to make the opposition dance along with their rhythm. This macro squad rotation management is the core of Tuchel's Gambit. His roster isn't built for mere 90-minute showdown. It's built for the biggest World Cup ever. Why? Let me explain it shortly for you. 2026 World Cup is contested by 48 teams, not 32 anymore, resulting in 12 groups of 4 teams, held in 3 nations: Canada, USA, and Mexico. Traveling aspects alone is challenging, especially for those who qualified from group stage and advance further in the tournament. Also, knockout rounds are extended. We don't start from 16 teams knockout rounds anymore. We start from 32 teams knockout phase, starting from this World Cup. Why? Because there's new rules. Best 8 third places would qualify for the knockout stage. These things alone, from the tournament aspects, holistically game-changing. Any national teams participating in this tournament should adapt in order to progress. The extra 7 to 10 days for the 2026 tournament accommodate the expansion to 48 teams and the inclusion of a brand new round of 32 knockout stage, bringing the total to 104 matches. Those teams who fail to recognize and adapt to these basics won't go far. They'll be booking the next flight back home. He has designed a squad where every player is capable of fighting tooth and nail to meet the fans' expectations. No wonder he left Foden, Palmer, and Luke Shaw behind, given their proneness to injury. As for Harry Maguire,
we had a private conversation and he had the chance to express his feelings, which he did, and this is fair enough, because I can see all the reasons why he could be in the squad, but the decision is that we stood firmly with our central defenders that carried us through September, October, November.
Well, you can call me the one who fails to listen to what the pundits say, because I don't hesitate to phrase my point of view. This is pure prudence, the art of acceptance, trying to understand what's behind everything that happens in Tuchel's England squad decision. Trying to decipher it by looking at it from logical and tactical value. Setting aside personal sentiment to disapprove of the media circus tide. Sharpen your wits, lads. The Gaffer knows his gamesmanship best. When their ship is setting sail for the World Cup, as fans, all you can do is to support and pray, so the winds may favor them, no matter how far they go. Let me pass it back to you. Now that you know the logical and tactical aspects behind Thomas Tuchel's England national team selection, are you able to dare yourself to defy the media circus? This armchair gaffer believes that Tuchel's Gambit is an absolute mad masterclass. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Click that subscribe button now if you like unusual discussions about football like this. See you in the next video, lads.